when the Lord said, I I can't trust you where you do not have love. And to develop that love also meant that I had to see myself through the eyes of love first. So there's a desire to go out and disciple because love compels us to stop for the one, but also the capacity for us to disciple others is also connected to our capacity to see ourselves whole, to actually see ourselves through his eyes rightly. Because there is a scripture that still stirs me and I still pray it into it, which is something that Paul says. And he says, I no longer see anyone after the flesh, but after the spirit. That word put me at a pause because I went, what does that look like? What is it to actually no longer see someone in their fallen state, or even what they're actively presenting to you in that moment? Not just believing there's more for them, but actually seeing the more that they don't even yet believe because you're seeing it from the Father's perspective. That requires a paradigm shift. And so I'm desiring to make that quite pertinent because that paradigm shift requires some uprooting of religious perspectives so that when we are looking at someone, are you looking at a problem that you're made to fix? Or how am I saying this? So a simple example, if you have someone who's missing their forearm on their right side, are you praying so that what you're seeing is they're missing something? And I'm going to ask Jesus to come and add that thing that's missing, which is one possibility. And he can still respond that way. However, the kingdom reality is that limb is not missing.
Yeah.
So I'm actually seeing that full limb whole, and I'm pulling from heaven what's already existing in that person. So that completed vision that I'm seeing is manifesting in that person.
Yeah.
So I might be saying the same prayer, but the posture I take is dependent on what I believe I have access to and the identity of a son.